And we're back.
Yay!
Aw, yeah.
Okay, so...
So you have sent Herb to go check out
Yeah.
this unknown ship that broke off from the Strixus vessel.
Mm-hmm.
With, a couple hundred people
Security
or
chief.
so. Yep.
Yep.
I think it was a single 100.
I think we should
100
also
people.
take a couple hundred people and go down to the planet's surface. Because they
we
might
have
be
to fix their
cranky.
religion.
Yeah, we need to fix their religion.
Do we have flamethrowers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I-
In theory, there's probably at least one or two flames.
Because I feel like burning roses sends a pretty solid statement.
We don't
What if
wanna-
burning them
we're just
actually
gonna
releases
Yeah.
like toxic gas or
Jeez,
something?
No,
if
that's
you're
okay.
gonna
I've
start thinking about reactions to actions we do, like
If you're gonna start
saying-
thinking about consequences.
yeah, like it's a powerful statement. Let's just leave it at that. But fine,
It
guess we
puts-
jerk
Hey.
boring
He
people.
finally did his job of thinking about things. Don't shut him down now.
Look, I have like mechanical lungs that can sort out poisons, so I'll just
Yeah,
burn
we've
all
all got void suits, but I don't want them to go nuts or die.
I'll just spray it in the air a little so everyone runs away, cackle maniacally, and then set everything on fire.
We're gonna burn
Okay,
down their
well,
forests to get all the spiders.
No, let's just go down and see what happened. Unless I guess we can hail them still, right?
Yeah, like we can talk to him. We won't ask to talk to the planetary governor though.
No, let's.
Because we know where he is.
Sorry,
Yeah.
he's not around. Oh well, who are you?
We should just hail whoever's. Let's just hail the planetary governor and see who picks up.
Yeah, let's see if he's got a secretary who's just been promoted.
You get no answers on your Vox channels.
Okay then. I guess we're going down.
The astropath
Yeah.
guy.
I can take a D5 hour, but
But
And
you
then-
did
Yeah,
it-
we still need to do some
For-
repairs down here, so you might as well take it.
For in-system stuff, it doesn't take that long.
Yeah, you did it like 2 seconds down to the planet. We're like, it doesn't even take us that many hours to walk down and give someone a letter.
no,
The-
like in I believe it's Into the Storm. It says that in order to begin telepathy, it's 1d5 hours.
That's a pile of shit.
I'm
Yeah,
okay
you
with it
gotta, like-
being with as long as it's like short range like this. It's not like that because
And I mean,
our
and
Also,
Also-
you've already contacted him.
Yeah,
he got
and
his,
yeah.
he got his
already.
work address.
yeah.
All right, so I'll just see if there are astropaths around.
Yeah, you get a response from the astropath.
What happened?
Yeah, they're a bit. They seem a bit upset. They just answer you like, yeah, what is it? What do you want?
Well,
Well-
cKnoor, what do we want to know?
well,
Just seeing how it's going.
yeah,
Hey guys, what's
exactly.
up?
How's the festival going or whatever?
Oh, he says terrible. The ship should have left by now, but it's still here.
Yep.
Has anyone left the ship? Or gone into the ship? What has happened with the ship?
Well, everyone went in and it hasn't left, and it closed up, but it hasn't left, and no one's
Well,
come back out or anything.
okay. So we're gonna send a crew down to help you guys out and open up the ship and see what's going on. We'll be down shortly. We're gonna land. Tell them that we're gonna land here and here, so they should send whoever's in charge, like the planetary governor or
His assistant.
his assistant, to meet us, and we'll help them out.
Okay.
And tell them to end it with like, what's the normal religious greeting? May the God Emperor have mercy on your souls, or whatever. But
It's ominous
the
Latin
more
chanting.
cheerful one.
Ominous Latin chanting.
The Emperor, blessed be all by him or some stupid shit. I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't know, would you?
No, I wouldn't know.
But I would.
Yeah, may the
I mean,
light
it-
of the
it's-
God
it's
Emperor
very-
shine upon you, something like that.
The Emperor
Yeah.
protects.
See, there we go.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
yeah, the Emperor protects is like
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a good one. Sure, whatever.
Okay, so sure, you
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates open and
you
doors
close
closed.
off communications with their astropath. You're sending a crew down?
Well, I think we're going down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys all
I'm not.
pilot. Okay.
Why not?
Hang there.
Because I'm in med bay.
So?
get up. Stop being lazy.
Yeah,
You've
you
been
can
in
come
medbay
down.
for like hours now.
Yeah, by now you've peeled one.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good as
see,
new. We need you.
You'll get some fresh air. You can buy me some throwing knives.
Just
Yeah.
stay in the back. I'll make sure you don't get murdered.
We need you to sign the form anyway on getting
Exactly.
the
Making
food
a new
ship.
planetary governor.
Yeah, all this stuff.
I can sign it later.
No,
Nope.
definitely now.
No.
Unless you make a a test against him, you believe him.
No, we
no.
totally believe he can sign it later.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
still-
That's
But
not
we
why
want
he's
to do
coming.
it now.
He's coming down because he's coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he can sign it whenever he wants. We're just gonna drag him out of medbay by force.
Do we have a wheelchair we can put
Like,
him in?
unless
I'll wheel him onto the shuttle.
unless Icarus can give a good reason why he shouldn't come, he's
I
coming.
think he's coming with us.
Yeah, no, I'm
he's-
carrying him unless he can be stronger than me.
No, he's in a
I'm
wheelchair.
severely wounded. That's why.
You're not
That's gonna be
severely
easier to
wounded.
carry.
What are you talking about?
He's in a wheelchair. Let's go.
He's fine.
Frederick
The
will
fresh,
keep
the
it
fresh air will do you good. Think about it. They don't
Maybe
even have
they'll have-
sanitation
maybe
down
they'll
there.
have some
Poop
herb
particles everywhere.
I like all the manifesting control compels and stuff I'm seeing as I look back to the screen. Nice.
Well, it's
No,
like,
I
go on,
mean-
you. Okay.
I mean,
he's
Icarus,
coming.
if you can give us a reason why you shouldn't come, then that's fine. But if your reasoning is like, "Ooh, I'm hurt," then both you and me know that that's not good enough. So,
Like, I'm hurt. Look at me. Look at what's happened to this ship. I am mentally in tatters.
I'm pretty upset. It's true.
You need to give us a good reason, but any reason you give isn't good enough.
no, I'm sure there might. It seems like he doesn't want to come, and I'm sure there's a good reason. That's not, "Ooh, I'm hurt," because Icarus would never fall to that, like, use such a shitty argument because he
He's
knows
like-
better than that. So
he's-
I would
he's
like
like-
to hear what the reasoning for not coming along is.
I know his reason.
Well, let's have him say it.
Oh,
take-
fine, come.
You want to go in the wheelchair? I'm sure they got. I'm sure they
Yeah.
invented stairs on their planet. I can push you down.
Yeah, we'll use the cart that Frederick.
Hey, just
Yeah.
because Icarus is coming along isn't an excuse to hurt him more.
Sure it is.
No.
No.
Well, he's in the wheelchair anyway.
Also, no prodding the wounded man.
What about verbally?
No.
Ah. It's even the point of bringing him.
Oh, besides, Ethan even thinks that he's fine. Because
Yeah, like I think he's fine. He
previously,
likes-
Ivy had said that he's fine.
Hmm?
Yeah, now he's telling me that he's too hurt. I don't know. Humans are weird.
Yeah,
Like maybe
yeah,
he's
like
got-
I don't have scrutiny, so I don't know fucking know.
he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
Let's
Let's go. Let's send down loads of shuttles to look
Okay.
cool.
You guys
Yeah.
head down to the planet with IB,
and like
a number of crew members.
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys go down. What are you doing? You land. There are people there to meet you, as you instructed the astropath. They tell you that they've been unable to locate the planetary governor, but they brought his son.
Okay. Good. Is he
All right, you're in
Is-
charge.
is he aware of how like
How old is
everything
the son?
works?
The son's in his late teens. He's like 16, 17.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, did his dad tell him how?
Spooky secrets.
Like, you know, that I don't say that, but I heavily imply it. If he would,
Well, we can just talk to him.
if he, yeah,
Like we can just get him alone and talk to him.
yeah. Let's go have a quick meeting with his son then.
Okay.
So-
So yeah, you pull his son off to the side. You start talking to him.
Yeah. So, is he aware of who the other ship were and what they were doing and what his dad was doing? Like,
Yes, he is.
okay. So,
His name is Drake.
yeah. So, because as you probably know, Drake, we also have a ship in orbit, and we have been trading with the other ship, but they have left. So that means the shuttle that's supposed to pick all the people up are probably, like, it's staying put. So I would assume that our best bet is to try. I'll try and get it open with my crew, and we'll see if we can get the shuttle working again. But the people you're kind of expecting, the cKnoors, they're not coming.
Well, he asks what happened to them.
Well, they
Why
left.
Why did they leave?
Well, they're cKnoors. I don't know everything that they do. Like, they're a totally different species than us. They're not part of the Imperium like we are.
Make a deceive roll.
We're ineffable and inscrutable. Believe me, I know.
We have mysterious ways.
Let's see. Is it? No, it's. Well, I'm not. Am I really deceiving him at this point? I haven't said anything that's untrue.
Well, you said you didn't know why they
Yeah,
left.
you're saying you don't know why they left.
I don't. They surrendered. Why did they
When
leave?
did they leave?
But
Can I
you know you had
use
something-
charm instead?
Yeah, you had something to do with it.
Can you
Yeah.
use
Can I
charm
use-
instead?
Yep.
Kind of deflect the thing instead of just lying.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
Although, like, I'm not
Well-
sure why we're not just telling him if we're going to put him in charge. He should know.
Yeah.
Because he might
Sure.
be mad that we
Because,
fucking
well-
murdered-
Because I want to get. Okay, I'll explain it in the shuttle down so you guys know. The reason I'm charming and nice is because we still need to resupply stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here for a while. We have time to fix all of that thing later. But I want them to trust us now and be nice, and then we can sort out everything with the.
And then they could be
Spiders
really
and the
mad
roses.
when we, like, 2 months from now, we're like, oh, by the way, we totally fucking...
No,
this
no. We're not doing it like that. We're saying, okay, so we discover that the spiders are apparently here because of they're attracted to the roses, and so we need to destroy the roses. But there's no chance in hell that if we walk down there now, even though it would be really cool to just flame torch all the roses, people are going to be pissed. So let's wait a week. Like, there's no reason.
yeah.
for that part.
Should we
so
tell him
that's-
that his dad realized what he was doing was wrong and he went and talked to them and they killed his dad?
Yes, but in a week's
paint them
time.
as a super. Oh, we're gonna paint them as the supervillains later.
Yeah,
oh, so,
but no,
we're gonna
no,
be
his
we
dad
didn't want to
saved them.
overwhelm you as a planetary
Yeah,
governor
no,
yet.
we are here because his dad called. His dad was planning this for a long time. He called us, and he's a hero.
Well,
We'll go into the details later.
What
You
if he
got-
knows his dad and knows he isn't a hero? Then
Who actually knows their dad?
well, the thing is, if he
Nobody
knows
knows
his
that,
dad and knows he isn't a hero, then he also kind of knows what happens, probably. But
Yeah,
I'm just.
but we'll do that
We're
later.
charming.
We'll say
I'm
we didn't want
charming
to
and nice at
overwhelm
the
him.
moment.
We don't want to overwhelm him on his
Yep.
first day as planetary governor.
Exactly.
So by the power invested in our contract, we appoint him temporary governor until his father.
No, I don't think we can do that, but
I'm pretty
He
sure
doesn't
you
do
can.
that.
I'm pretty sure you can just say by the power invested in me and my warrant.
Yes.
Your warrant of trade would let you do something similar to that. Yes.
Like
Okay.
since there's no one to appoint him lieutenant governor or whatever.
Okay.
Like,
And
We're
we'll,
the
and we'll
closest thing
contact.
to authority around. Like, unless there's actually a clear chain of succession that says, hey, if his dad disappears for 24 hours, he's the boss, I'm pretty sure we're the closest thing to, like, the law. So,
And like we can send a message later to Footfall or whatever and say these guys need a new planetary governor or whatever.
well, no, it'll just be him.
Yeah, but like if you wanted to.
yeah, but we don't want to do that yet, though, because we kind of
Yeah.
want to see who's. But yes, so we're nice people, and we're gonna help them open this shuttle
Okay.
because they left. They didn't want to take
Yeah, and
5,000.
there's people in there. We're not going to let 5,000 people starve to death.
Yeah, and if it seems like he's liking me and finds me charming, I might point out that it seems like there wasn't really like when we traded with them. It seemed like the humans that were on that ship were slaves. So
there
they
didn't seem to
like
be
nice
anything
people.
glamorous about
Yeah, there wasn't anything good.
So you're pointing out that going out to their gods was not really a big thing to this kid.
Actually, it was
well,
bad.
Or you?
Well, I'm never calling them gods. I'm saying that the cKnoors
Yeah.
we traded with.
Didn't
That's all
seem
I'm
to
saying, and then it's up to like.
be particularly.
Like
benevolent.
I'm pretty sure I'm good. I'm smooth enough that I don't. Like my intent is not to insult his heretic beliefs at the moment. It's more that I'm just saying casually, like, oh, the cKnoors we traded with were like they had slaves, and not specifically saying that, oh, your gods are shit, but. More like I'm not acknowledging that they were any of the kind.
He's a bit confused, but he seems to be going along with you. He's like, okay, well let's open the shuttle then.
Yep.
The ship. Yeah.
Okay. And then also, I mean, we heard you had a spider problem, so we're gonna help you with that. His dad told us when we met him last.
Did you tell him where his dad is now, or
No.
Yeah, he wants to know if you know,
Huh?
like where his father is.
I don't know where his dad is right now.
He's been missing.
No, we met him
Okay.
at the party.
Yeah,
Well,
we
mate-
met him like at the celebration earlier.
Yeah.
Like, and he was like, "Oh no, we'll fill in the forms later for your resupply delivery." We're like, "Okay," and then we left.
That's why we're here.
He wonders if he had maybe gone into the rock with the rest of the gatherings.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
Okay.
Let's crack this egg.
Well, you
Exactly.
go into town. The gates are now wide open instead of the way they were before with guards and whatnot, and everyone's sort of standing around confused because this massive asteroid, meteorite rock, is just sort of sitting here. It's sort of glowing a little bit, like from heat, but it's rapidly cooling off. It evidently was on fire for a good deal of time and sort of sputtered out now.
Merrick, do your thing. Tell me about this.
Can we set up like a zone where the crowds are got to stay back while we do our work? I don't want anybody getting.
What do you want me? Do you want scanning it? Do you want me to try to open it? What do you ask?
Well, let's start by
All those
scanning
things.
it, and then let's open it. Yes, we want to find out what it is.
So some of the cult of the rose come and try to keep you all away from the ship, but the Drake sort of comes in and says, "No, it's okay. They're here to help all of us."
All right, I need to remember how the
Um,
shit works.
Also, I'm gonna.
We're gonna need a list of all of the Cult of the Rose guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask Anadar that while we do this, he kind of sneakily just checks up and see if or rather when we need to take this city by force. How much resistance that they're probably going to put up. Because, I mean, clearly we're acting in, like, they're still heretics, and there's going to be people that are going to keep being heretics, and we kind of want to make sure that they're not, and I don't want to risk any of my crew needlessly, so we need to be sure that once we actually go down and say, hey, fuckers, stop being heretics to the God Emperor, you fucking idiots, we're going to get rid of all the corruption that's here, that we have enough people that they're not going to put up a fight.
How thick are the walls of the thing? Are they? I assume they're thicker than 50 centimeters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
so
thick walls.
I can't. With my handheld stuff, I can't scan through the walls of the thing. So like, I
So
could like, tell you.
Get
how
you
hot
better
it is
stuff?
Yeah, get your good stuff.
I mean, I would probably have to go back to the ship for that.
No, we would have brought
Okay.
it with us because like this was the plan all along. We wouldn't come down and then you're like, "What do you want me to do?"
Okay, I don't. Should I just use the rules for an Auspex and assume we brought one that can go through the walls?
I'm gonna say you can, if you bring the shuttle here, you can use the scanners on the shuttle to check it out.
Okay. So we'll have Frederick do that because he's better at awareness.
Well,
Well, you
I
got a
can't-
plus 10, don't you?
Yeah, so does he.
yeah, but I can
Okay.
tell you to do it. I don't
Yeah,
think I
that's
can
fine.
tell Frederick to do it.
Can you not tell Frederick to do it?
Well,
Not
he's not
really. He doesn't benefit from the command.
He doesn't really
Like, it would be weird if...
Does,
Does he get the
wait. Does Frederick have a fellowship skill trait?
I'm gonna say no.
He's basically a camera, but in.
well,
Yeah,
if he's...
he does.
according...
No, he
Does
doesn't.
not. So then no, he
Yeah.
won't benefit from it.
All right. Well, I guess since I'm using the on-specs on the shuttle, it doesn't matter that he has an inbuilt one because I'm just using the one on the shuttle.
Yeah.
I need to click my guy. Use skill, awareness. All right. So from cKnoor, that's 10. And I have to pass this. And then it's 50. There, 6 degrees of success.
Oh wow. Okay.
There's
Yes.
a lot of bonuses on that.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. You scan this. This is some.
All right, so it detects energy emissions, motion, and biological life signs,
Mhm.
and then I can also I can do a tech use test afterwards if I want to detect gases, radiation, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, you're reading life signs from all the people inside. They're in there. There's about 5,000 people. I mean, this thing's pretty big, right? It's taking up most of the town square. It's tall as hell too, but yeah, there's people inside it. They seem to be sort of webbed all the way through it, like in a winding bunch of paths that sort of worm their way through the rock. You figure out there's like some sort of cave system or something sort of carved out through it.
Okay. Is there appear to be where's the door?
The door would be right in front, pointed towards the city gates. I mean,
And is it
it's landed very
obviously a door, or is it disguised, or?
I mean, it looks like the rock, but you know, it's clear that it opens up. It sort of folds down towards everybody.
Okay, and then to detect things that are not detectable by normal human standards will be this one.
Okay.
So that would be things like, I guess, more hidden biosigns, ambient radiation, invisible gases.
There's nothing harmful coming off of this, as far as you can tell.
Right. Well, as far as I can tell, Captain, the people are loaded evenly throughout the system, and there doesn't seem to be any harmful emissions coming from the asteroid itself.
Okay, let's pop this sucker open then.
For my thing, can I scan the crowd with my cool over eyes quickly? Because I want to see if anybody's if people are armed with weapons, what they're armed with, and then I'd like to ask Planetary Governor Boy, what the standard armament for the military or police or whatever security
actually,
the planet has.
yeah.
Go ahead, make a scrutiny then.
Scrutiny. I was scrutiny, and I'm looking, so I'm gonna get my plus.
No, actually, thinking about it, so these
Nah, I
people
can't
have
see
been...
shit.
No, you don't know.
They've been stuck in this asteroid for a few hours now, right?
It's about 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should wait with opening it. Because,
What is your...
my thing is, these are fanatic heretics, right? They've given their life to go to the stars. And I think they don't know, because it's 50-year intervals. So most of the people here don't know what happened last time. And probably none of the people inside know what happened last time. So we're just assuming that, of course it's going to take off straight away. But if you're a fanatic heretic, maybe you're like, ooh, they're testing us. But at the same time, that resolve might, dwindle if we
they sit in a rock for a few hours.
exactly.
Cool off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I ask Planetary Boy.
Have
What
they-
the
have
standard
they got
armament
enough
for the military or
oxygen
police
in
or
there?
security forces.
Yeah, I would be
He gives them. They give them swords, Ethan. It's the same kind of ones that you saw the guards at the gates had. That's the only sort of weapons that they have, really.
I would.
So when I
would
scan the rock, does it have any sort of life support system?
Yes, it does.
Is it active?
Otherwise,
It's not active at the moment. No.
Okay,
but-
we need to open the rock, Captain.
Well,
Grunty, it's the rock is mostly depowered. It seems to have lost like 90% of its power so far.
I suspect that there was some sort of power transmission coming from the mother ship, and this rock is rapidly losing power, and thus will not have life support soon.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, open it then.
Unweld it.
Okay, well, this is the part where someone that has security does that, because I don't.
Security?
Security?
Who the
That's
fuck
how you
has
open it.
security?
You want us to like pick a lock?
Yeah, basically.
You can use tech use to try to open this if you want.
Okay.
Like,
Security?
what even is that?
I nearly took that.
Yeah, for
Oh.
some reason I thought I can
It
take
was
it
sitting in the
before. I
wheelchair,
thought
it's like-
I had it.
Icarus is
I
like,
mean,
yeah,
that's more opening specifically locked things as opposed to just a closed door that's depowered.
Are you ordering me to do this, cKnoor? Is there a cooldown
course
on that?
I am.
That seems really powerful.
It's every turn.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
once
All right,
Yeah.
well,
Free action every turn.
I walk up to the keypad and go do.
I'm really good at something, or people like me.
Grunty,
Yeah.
you actually use you use the scanners to sort of bounce a signal into their ship, or into the the ship there, and get access to its tech systems, and you're able to figure out how to reroute a lot of the power to force the door to open up. And it does. A big portion of the asteroid sort of breaks open and slowly folds down,
Is there like
revealing
a
a
hissing
staircase.
noise?
Yeah,
Like
of course, and smoke.
comes out of it,
yeah.
yeah.
Of course there is. Yeah.
Is there a hospital nearby? I mean, I know they're a feudal planet, but do they have like a medical center of some sort?
They don't really have something like that. They have some people
we
that
can
make
probably
salves
handle.
and things, but
Do,
that's
do
not,
do they have a room or building capable of holding these 5,000 people?
not all of them all at once. But I mean, you can put they can clear out a couple buildings.
Yeah,
We
do
could
that. 'cause I
also
wanna-
just kind
I
of
wanna
house them
quarantine
in the rock.
I want to quarantine them.
Well, let's just leave them in the rock. Like have them. Not
I
in the
was
rock.
I was gonna suggest we just open the door and then not let anyone enter, and if
Yeah.
they want to leave, that's another issue. But I think people are gonna stay inside for a bit.
People in the crowd start shouting when you guys open the door. They're not happy about it.
Do you want to calm them down, Captain?
Yeah,
while I
give him the
make sure
speech,
everything's hunky dory on this end.
Okay. Yes.
Speech.
I will go stand up somewhere higher, where
Why don't I
people
lift you
can
on
see
my
me.
shoulders?
No.
Stands on the wheelchair.
I'll
Get you a
I'm-
box. That's fine.
Yeah.
Roll to acquire
And-
box.
Then okay, hang on. What's this city called?
It,
Rose Hill.
sure.
Okay, fine. So let's see. What do I say? I say the following in my most
Rose Point. It's not a hill.
Yeah.
It's Rose Point.
in my most charming, or actually in my most commanding and booming voice. People of Rose Hill, my name is John Silkernicus. I am the captain of the Silkworm. We are currently orbiting your planet, and we have been for the last day. When we arrived, another ship was orbiting the same planet, and that ship has now left. We don't know where it went. What we do know is that this ship right here that you've put 5,000 of your most devoted into has been depowered, meaning there is nothing to support the people inside, and there's no way for this ship to move out into orbit. For that reason, we have opened the door. If the ship, for some reason, gets power, it can by itself easily close that door again. But we have opened it so that the people inside don't die.
Okay.
Nice speech.
Yeah, very nice. That calms the crowd a little bit. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I think we're
Send him to SWAT
mostly...
team.
No. Like,
No.
I mean, there's no reason. They're still kind of pissed.
Yeah,
There's
there
no
could
reason-
be Strixus inside there.
So, as long as we monitor the thing and we can see that there's no power, they can't get. They can't get off the planet, as far as you know.
Start trying to do mindfuckery things, and then we have to fight 5,000 angry people and murder them in front of their friends and family.
No, most of the mindfuckeries, from as far as we know, is from the Rosas.
Yeah, so you don't think that they're going to have like chemical extracts and stuff used to like entrance people inside the ship that's bringing them up to the ship where they will be used as slaves?
If that's the case, then they would attack us once we enter the shuttle anyway, and I don't want to be inside the shuttle shooting people. If they want to stream out and shoot us, fine.
Well,
Can
the
we-
idea is we could do it before they like enact Plan B.
Can we like pull someone, like ask someone to come out of the rock, just see how they're doing?
You can grab someone, yeah, if you want to.
No, I'm gonna be nice about it. I'm not gonna like yoink them out and throw them on the floor or anything. I'm just gonna like, hey, you there, guy closest to the door. Can you step out for a moment?
Or can
Or
we
step
see
two.
anyone just looking in?
Yeah, there's people in there.
Okay. Well,
Hey, guys.
I'll just tell the people that we can see that the ship has been depowered, and as far as we can tell, there's no way for it to lift off. This is not going to take you to the stars.
They are unhappy and confused.
Well, I'm sure they would be. If they want more of an explanation, we can try and find that. But in that case, we have to go inside the ship.
I wanna pull a guy
Look
out
around.
and have a look at him. Maybe one of our medical personnel can check them out, see if they've had anything weird done to them, like under super chemical influence or anything.
Okay, sure. You have one of your crew check him out. I mean, the report is that this guy is, I mean, he's hot and sweaty from being locked in this for a while with a large number of people, but other than that, he seems perfectly fine.
Yeah.
How do we want to proceed?
Well, can you send in your robot head and have him look
Yeah.
look around? Because that's not a person.
Frederick is insulted, but yes, Frederick can
Well,
boop around in there if you'd like.
Yeah, just give him a little peep.
Sure. You send Frederick through into the ship and start looking around. He sees a bunch of very scared people who are all very confused at why there's a skull floating around throughout the ship because they've never seen anything like this. Inside the ship, it seems like mainly this has been carved out of an actual asteroid or meteor of some sort. You know, there's metal walkways and whatnot through some reasonably tiny caves, and there's a lot of electronic pieces within the walls themselves, but it's mainly just thick rock walls.
Does it look like
But the people-
recognizable technology?
It's not something you've seen before, no. So, the people seem okay. I mean, there's a lot of winding pathways through this. It seems to like there's no main area controlling this vessel. It seems to be just sort of a holding area for all these people, and that's about it. At least,
Does there seem like there's a place to control it from, or does it seem
No.
like it was controlled remotely?
probably remotely.
All right. Well, I report my findings back that it's probably some sort of remote transport. It's just, it's very utilitarian in design.
Yeah.
It's basically just to go to and from.
okay. Does our ship have do we have can we put up tents and stuff outside of this
Yeah, of course.
village?
Yeah.
Okay. So
We're gonna set up a real quarantine.
No, yeah, I'm saying we should bring down tents and stuff so that the people in here can, once they come out, have somewhere to rest and get something
I
to
rest?
drink.
You're
You're
resting.
already
You're
resting.
already
Yeah, you're in a
sitting down.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
I'm lying down. It's not
I
real
think
It's a
resting.
reclining wheelchair.
I pushed the wheelchair over.
Wow.
I like.
I got you the knife.
I start to lean in backwards a little bit. Like, is that better? Recline?
You take 1 damage from falling out of the wheelchair.
All those hours of intensive care undone in one moment of brevity.
So it seems like lying down is detrimental to your health. Good to know.
I help him back in the
Oh,
wheelchair.
Also, Negan, that roll was always going to give you 1 damage.
I know.
Okay, so the plan is then we'll bring down tents and temporary shelter and set up some kind of med bay so we can look over Icarus, so you can sit and have a relax in a tent for some reason, because apparently he doesn't want to do shit. And also for the people inside the shuttle. Once again, I tell everyone, well, according to our scans, there's no. If you want to go in to the stars, the only ship available is ours. There's no one else up there at the moment. This shuttle's not going anywhere. You, of course, like, I can't force you to get out of this shuttle, but once you feel like you've had enough, there's shelter outside the city over here in our temporary shelter town.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. You set up all these tents and whatnot. The people from the shuttle slowly start coming out. You're starting to give them medical aid. This takes a few hours or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your plan's going off just fine. There have been some gatherings of Cult of the Rose members who are been loudly complaining about things every now and then, but
well, if they want to talk with us about it, we can meet in one of our shuttles, and we can have a chat what they want to do.
Okay, I want to talk to. I asked Planetary Boy if there's a list anywhere of like members of the Cult of the Rose.
They don't have it as paperwork, but the members are well known, so it's not a big deal to find them all.
Okay, well, write them down or whatever.
Also, we need to, of course, bring down guards to protect our encampment because spiders.
Yep.
Okay. So overall, you're bringing a couple hundred people down from your ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, and we're gonna have to start talking about restocking anyway. So people are gonna be all over the place.
Yep.
That's
you
kind
guys,
of the plan.
you guys set this up. You start taking care of the people. You guard against all the spiders and whatnot. You're quelling any uprising, small uprisings from Cult of the Rose members. Everything's going along just fine. What do you plan to do here?
Well, the plan is once we get every. So my idea is that we are our ship's hurting, and we probably have to go, if we want to repair it properly. We probably have to go back to what's it called? Damaris.
That's the last place that had a correct port.
Yeah.
I think that would make it faster, but I'm
But if we
looking at
can
rules for
repair
repair.
it here, then I think that's better.
I think we can. It probably just would take longer without the.
But of course we need to.
That's correct, Grunty.
Like we need to spend like 2 weeks resupplying and
Yes.
restocking.
Yeah.
And we
so
need
we'll get
to-
so we'll get 2 weeks of whatever minor repairs
Yeah.
they manage
I
during
mean,
that
2
time.
weeks.
And we at the same time we need to check the other ship up in orbit, see if we
Yep.
can repair that, or if we can just scavenge the parts that we need. Either or. If we can repair it, great, because then we actually have another asset that we can sell.
We can
on.
also always just kind of like hide it somewhere and come back for it when we have more people.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to find things in space unless you know where they are.
Hey,
Mhm.
Icarus,
What?
can you assist the new planetary governor in his duties? Help him get used to it all? You just mostly sit in his office with him, helping him
Sitting. I
administrate.
can do sitting.
Yeah, okay. I basically just don't want him to go into the med bay and get healed. I just want him to have to sit in an office going, I'm dying.
No, we'll have Medicaid attending
Yeah.
to him. He's kind of an important part of the crew.
And that's the plan. And after once we got this rolling, like a week in, I'm gonna sit down with the planetary governor, the new planetary governor, explain everything to him again properly this time.
Like, not lying.
Maybe
well-
you're healed by now then.
Saying that the
Finally.
cKnoors that were up here had an agreement with his father, which was basically
With his line, even it might
Yeah,
not
with
have
his
been.
yeah,
dynasty.
with which you're now in charge of, which was they'd keep the dynasty in charge as long as they got 5,000 humans every 50 years. There is no such thing. I mean, they're not gods. The only god there is the God Emperor. You know that. The thing that has been keeping these people in check are the roses. The roses are also the thing that have been creating these spiders. We will contact the Imperium proper to let them know that there have been cKnoors here at this planet taking slaves every 50 years. So this is not happening ever again. The question you have to think about is, how do I best support the Imperium in its endeavor, and how do I best convince me that you are not, that you haven't been corrupted by these heretic thoughts that have been spreading throughout your community?
He tells you that he never really liked his father much anyway.
Well, yeah. He's like, what, like 15?
He's like 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Okay. And that, of course, means we need his help to find all of the... Well, the Cult of the Rose. This isn't, like, it's not enjoyable or business that I do, but it is necessary to...
First, we're just going to talk to them.
I assume I'm here at this meeting.
Of
Yeah,
course.
like everybody is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Just-
it's the small council.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna. I believe him.
Yeah.
I believe him. He's like 17.
And
Yeah, he's there.
we need to, basically he need to tell us everyone that has been part of Cult of the Rose, and we need
just
to.
want to talk to him, like.
Well, let's start by talking to him.
Yeah, we're
Yep,
going to start
I
off by
believe
talking
him.
to them.
Probably, maybe.
So you want to gather the Cult of the Rose members, is what you're
Mhm.
telling him. He's
course
like,
I wasted
sure, yeah,
it
we
well.
can
Well,
this.
well, just a list of who they are. We'll talk to them individually. Like, we'll meet them, talk to them.
Put him
Drake,
in a room with the double-sided mirror and bright lights.
Drake seems to be, I mean, pretty okay with you guys sort of taking over here, as long as he's the one remaining in control. So he's like, yeah. Sure.
And I guess we can use Holt's help to see who's proper corrupt and need to be taken care of, and who can possibly see the light of the God Emperor again.
Well, all of them will see the light of the God Emperor. It's just some of them at the end of the last canon.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yes, that's what we do. We eradicate this cult. We resupply. We hopefully repair our ship the best we can. We try and get all the useful tech and stuff we can out of both the shuttle that's down here and the other ship. If we can repair any of them so they function, then
We're gonna
Okay, so let's take this a
Destroy the
step at a time.
roses.
yeah.
The Cult of the Rose members, you spend a few days sort of gathering and interrogating, holding your own little inquisition for all of them. It seems that at this point, most of them are completely okay with this. You know, you have to get rid of a few here and there, but they seem perfectly fine with giving this up. Your guess is after, getting rid of the roses themselves and them not having access to their rose tea and whatever else that they've been taking along with it, it's sort of wearing off from them, whatever mental tampering was going on. So you don't seem to be having any trouble there. You guys resupply your ship, so you're fine. You're set on food. Actually, repairing it is going to take a bit longer than just a week or two.
Yeah.
You're down to 12 hull integrity from 30. Like, you're way under half at this point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
You can patch yourselves up a bit. I'd say like after I'm gonna have to look in specifically to repairing ships, so we won't worry about exactly how much right now. But like you're not making quick progress on this at all.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't think we need to be like super repaired. Just bang out some of the dents and we'll go back to Damaris
Make
or
sure
whatever.
there aren't any holes.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Mhm.
you just need to be like warp.
Well,
stable,
speaking of
yes.
holes, you get a report back from Herb, who's been checking out the other ship. It seems that this ship has been not tampered with too terribly much. The warp engines have been completely deactivated, but they are still present. The main engines have been refitted to completely provide power through some sort of external coupling to power the other ship, any other ship that was connected to it. But in theory, it could be fixed again to actually work and power the ship. The cargo hold and a few other places have had numerous holes blown into them, presumably where other power couplings were attached at some point when this was still part of the Strixus ship. But it's pretty damaged, but it seems repairable. It just might take some time.
Okay, well, let's start repairing it then, because we've been losing money since we started this endeavor, and I don't intend to
We've
keep
lost-
losing money.
We've lost like $1,
It's $1 too many.
but we've gained
Yeah, but-
so many ships and
We
good
No.
lead
need a ship.
points.
No, we're still down on shuttles.
You're down one shuttle.
Well,
Well, there are probably some shuttles.
You're down.
Got
You're
better
down.
shuttles.
You're down 3 shuttles actually. You lost. Oh no, because you bought 2 more, so you're down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're down 1.
we're down
we're-
one, and
Didn't we
there's
lose
this
3
big
and
rock.
then the one we blew up, so we're actually down 2?
Yeah, can we get up the big rock?
Can you like bring it into orbit? You have no idea
Yeah.
how to power it again. No.
Let's roll it on some spiders later then.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it there as a monument to the failure of the Cult of Road.
Yeah, but we need to now that everyone's coming around, we also need to destroy all the roses.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
we'll just
yeah.
kinda
You've taken
hold
you've
them
taken
out.
flamers
Yeah.
to the roses. Gotten
Whee!
That's my favorite part.
Good.
I tie a little lighter to Frederick, and he helps out.
Okay, so I mean, now they were pretty pumped about going to space before. I don't think they are any. Like, can we use any of these people down here?
as crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Your current crew can train them as long as they're willing.
Well, if anyone wants to actually go to space, they're free to join up. We're really cool people.
Pay you a fair wage. You'll pull chains,
The dental's amazing.
I can't believe you brought up about wage.
shovel coal. I said a fair wage.
It's probably more than they make right now. They're serfs. They just kind
Like-
of survive.
A turnip.
2 turnips on overtime.
Yeah, so
Uh,
let's.
I'll say you can replenish eight crew points from this planet and still have a 30 crew rating.
Okay,
That puts
cool.
you up to 78%.
Yeah.
That also raises your morale back to 90.
Everyone's like, hell yeah, new guys. We've been talking to the same people
Fresh,
like for a
fresh,
year. New guys, what do you know about crop rotation? No-
Keep in mind that the other little ship here, besides needing repairs, also
Yeah.
needs to be crewed.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Your ship takes what, like 1,400,
14,000.
14,000 crew members. That's right. The new one takes about 7,500.
Okay,
So-
and what's the minimum you need to?
To run that, you'll probably need at least 1,500, just to
Okay.
limp it to somewhere where you.
So can
Resupply
can
crews.
can ships go to through the warp together?
it's very difficult to go
Okay,
like,
let's
at the
not-
same time together. But like you could both leave and then
You
wait.
can chart the same course.
Yeah, you can chart the same path.
Okay.
You need the actual like navy beacons to be able to leave and stay together within the.
Yeah, like as a whole
Okay.
fleet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so the plan is to get back to Damaros, right?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So let's just repair the ship the best we can. Put plot the course. Put a crew on our new ship, so that we can all fly to Damaros, and
Is
then
Sigmund gonna fly it?
Did
Could
you
be
need a
Sigmund ship.
navigator? It would have to have Sigmund fly, unless you want to send Barbaretta.
Well, I
No,
already
we're
say
sending
on this
Sigmund.
one. Sigmund did such a good job that he gets to be a navigator on a different ship now.
Shall we
Yeah.
call it Sigmund's Sigmund
no,
something?
no, we shouldn't.
No. Maybe we should reward Sigmund for his excellent work in saving the captain. And no.
Let's not.
Let's not be hasty.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what we're doing now. Like we're resupplying, but we want to go back to Damaros, so we're taking the time we need to make it as safe as possible
Okay.
to get there. It's in as good a shape as possible.
Sure.
And these, how are we leaving these guys? Like, we've sorted everything out. They're nice and good now. They've got our phone number, I guess.
Basically, yeah. The astropath knows he can contact you if necessary, but
And we'll be coming back.
you've put a new planetary governor in place, so.
And we're coming back this way anyway, so
Yeah.
we will be back to check on them.
All right.
Cool.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up there for this session. Then.
Yep.
Do we want to do the warp and see if?
No, because we'll have to check on ship repairs and stuff.
Yeah, we got to do
Yeah.
all the other
In
stuff.
between. So.
Okay. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye.
Hiya, Joe.
Goodbye.